I need a picture of her.
To know for sure.
Yeah, because I might don't even know her name, so I got to see the face. You know how these women is these days, you never know.
You do never know.
You never know. That's the beauty of it. Blessed by the gods. You identify my bitches with APs. She ain't got an AP, she is not mine.
You cold. He cold.
She belongs to the streets.
See, this summer I had a goal. I had a goal to actually try to find something close to love this summer. But this nigga always gotta ruin. See, this man right here don't need no introduction. But I'm gonna give him one anyway. The ankle breaker of relationships. The city boys champ. Mr. I don't give a fuck. Now, I've been an avid supporter of Future's music and misbehavior for a lot of his career. And as I sit back, I'm still in awe of how much influence one man can have over a single genre without really altering the overall sound and content of his music. Like, listen to the legendary Dirty Sprite and listen to his latest effort, High Off Life. See, I would be ignorant not to express the fact that he's grown so much musically within that time, but he's still the same nigga. High Off Life, for example. I fuck with this heavy. Life is Good, Posted with Demons, Tycoon. Then we get to the ones. Hard to choose one? Too comfortable? Like, I'ma just say this. There's not too many dudes pushing 40 that niggas between the ages of 16 and 25 can look and say, damn, I feel you. I know I smile when I say that, but I do sit and wonder sometimes, has that been great for Future's career or does that handicap him moving forward? Because don't get me wrong, I definitely subscribe to all the Old Testaments and Lethal Game he's been so gracious to give us over all these years. But how many 40-year-olds can listen to Plutoo and actually relate to him saying, exotic bitches fall in order, turn it down to a quarter? I will say, Future has definitely guided and protected me from heartbreak throughout his whole discography. But within that, he's also played a part in me not being able to love at all. So I got a little worried when I seen my pastor I've been seeking knowledge from for all these years in the GQ interview saying, he wants to allow himself to grow. What about the young men you scarred on the way to growth? But then I seen this and I said,
ooh, he lying.
Future's also a special artist in my eyes because he's made a career out of just being honest. The pain, the drug use, the ups and downs of the rapper lifestyle. Get all that within this music. So I'm excited, bro. It's Future. Like, come on. I never liked you. This nigga vibe. See, I love the features list on here, but I do have a question. Where's Babyface Ray at? Where's Brent? This nigga be lying. I think if a casual Future fan looks at this cover, they'd be like, okay, nice cover. But no. He look like a diva in this cover. You know what that mean. He coming with it. He got to. 16 tracks, 49 minutes. Cool with it. And Future we trust. Fuck you talking about. Track 1. 7:12 p.m.
I can't hide my excitement. I mean, it's Plutoo, bro.
Oh man, that bitch went on my nickname. Dropped a Maybach truck on a watch and it was plain Jane. Stepped out in the mud, this bitch can't wait to tie my shoelace. I'm so like girl, digging in the bank, block my money, make a bitch bust something lit. Came out of bando, that's about to take out the couch. To Australia, a familiar, spent $2 million on the check. And that dually doing the day. I was rolling out that pill, I should've never fucked a bitch. I got hoes, you think a nigga like me give a fuck about a nigga shooting up the church? Cause I'm a god on the earth. I got this motherfucking new Benz.
Hold on. Did he just say he don't care if a nigga shoot up the church? I mean, damn. Yeah, you gotta take this shit up with God. That's some Future shit to say though.
Bitches still claiming me ain't fucked over, yeah. Cartier, bitch, Cartier.
He's back. I like this first track. I don't love it because I usually don't love when Future's on Wheezy's production. Even though I love Wheezy's production a lot, I just lean more towards the Zaytove and Metro Boomin style of Future. But this song was hard. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it, but it being hard. Off the first listen, this is a slight little jump shot from Future. I mean, it's prototypical coming from him. You know, this sounds like some wizard shit in my opinion. I wonder if he's gonna step out the box on this album, but I'm not mad at this because this is why we love him. Track 2, I'm That Nigga. This nigga really said that.
I play with his legacy, having more space than the rest of the trap in the sport.
Damn.
Too many hearts. Hold out the scheme and turn on the demons. We make it run at the office. 40 pointers on me like a bad bitch. Did my numbers, my crew was a gadget. Got with the Grammy at. Having that nigga and hand me that. Numero uno millennium. They link up the struggle, don't hear me now.
Oh my god, this beat is crazy.
How many flows does this nigga Plutoo have? This nigga's never done this. This beat fire.
You gotta get low when he do this shit.
My ring cuffs is pink like an ostrich. I feel lost.
Ostrich is pink?
He really got me thinking about that right now. Like, I thought that was a flamingo.
We don't wanna go to court cause I won't fuck her no more. You not a wifey, I can't find eggs or cash like God serving better no. Killers
That's like the third time he mentioned fentanyl.
500 shots in VIP.
What's about to happen?
Told the waitress, don't drink liquor, I drink lean. Hey. I'm that nigga.
Bro, how can you just say ha and that shit sound hard?
This song crazy.
I get this spasm like a demon. Put it in an ass, made a PP. I'm just a PP.
What?
Fuck no. He did not just say that. He didn't just say that, did he?
Put it in an ass, made a PP.
This is why we love you. And don't you forget it. See, the only thing I'm mad at while listening to this track is that I'm not in the car. Bro, I think Future is so underrated with how acrobatic he is with his flows. Like, he literally transitioned from one flow and then went right into the next one, like, without even a peak of silence. Because earlier on in Future's career, he got a lot of flack about being one-dimensional and having the same flow and not really expanding his sound, switching up his cadence. So I'm just so glad to hear the growth within this, even though he's been doing this shit for a minute. Being able to do that with still having the same outline of production is just crazy to me. Like, he hasn't switched up his production at all. He still goes to the same people every time. Bro, you can play this in a gym, in the club, at a birthday party. Like, this nigga Future is welcomed everywhere. This is why Future and Drake collab so much, because these niggas have so many quotables. DM wanna go to court cause I won't fuck her no more. Like, you literally always leave a Future song with a quotable you can't say because you'll get killed. I'm only on the second track on this album, but it seemed like we get more of a trap-based Future instead of the melodic. I don't even think I need to explain what that song is even about. Like, I'm that nigga. Track 3, Keep It Burning, featuring Kanye West. This nigga Kanye been everywhere this year, like literally.
Damn.
Cost me so much, I got nails in my hand. City on fire. The home of the drillers. I'ma buy a home next to your home if I miss you. Rubbing on your ass, but your
Bro, this nigga Ye really be speaking facts. I'ma buy a home next to yours if I miss you. He really did that shit.
somebody say it off. Well, let me get this off. Bitch, you never thought.
Oh, this flow is crazy.
I'm always interested to see what Ye has in the tuck for somebody else's production because he always comes different when it's not his production. Like, I wouldn't say it's better, I wouldn't say it's worse, but it's always something different that we getting. So when he gets on a beat like this, he's able to unlock this flow that, you know, he's barely touched his whole career.
Looking out that boat trying to scrape out the paint. When I was high, I had to pour the whole thing. Rather about them 2 at a time. You gotta tell me it's mine.
When Future goes in that upper register, it's just different. That pussy is pink. I did it wrong as hell. That shit was horrible.
Bethlehem, testing my faith and I fell in a trance. When I run for 24, I know my spouse they be with me. 100 feet tall when I stand on it. You don't want no attention, boy, you just want attention. Put your eyes if you pop up in my mentions.
And Bando count money with a Mac.
This man Ye has been asking for smoke ever since this year started. And I'm kind of wondering now, who is he trying to aim it at? Because I know it ain't Pete Davidson. It can't be. But listen, whoever got Ye in this mode right now, I appreciate you because this verse was fire. And then every feature we heard from the man this year, he just seemed like he won his wife back, man. Like, that's all he won. And he running for president in 2024. Do what you want to do, yeah. Wasn't a big fan of the production as a whole. I like when they dropped the beat out and the chorus came in. I like that part of the record with the beautiful synths in the background. But the 808s and, you know, the hard-hitting production, I wasn't really feeling it. You can also tell these two was just having fun and doing shit when this song was made because they're not even in the same stratosphere of talking about the same thing. Like, Ye on this bitch talking about running for president and Future over here talking about something. Every time I fuck, she gotta tell me it's mine. Like, not even on the same planet, but I fuck with it. I want to skip to this Drake and Tems track so bad, but I'm not going to do it. Track 4, For a Nut, featuring Gunna and Thug. I already know this track about to be hard. Look at the title. And these are the P pushers.
ATL Jacob FNZ. I can boss a bitch up for a nut.
Damn.
That little bitty watch it one day.
So why the fuck you buy it then?
And Shelly every plane cause we nasty.
Boom, before he even gets started. I know y'all, some of y'all know. Y'all know how I feel about Gunna. Yeah.
With my Dior shirt cause it had that stain. How she start by Plutoo, Tuesday taco, Wednesday combo. Push out autos, it's not a Silverado, that lotto.
That little bitty watch calls me. Fight for it like a scammer. Breaking bad, Kelly crocodile.
Bro, the anticipation.
The way Future be rapping, and it's like, he just adds a little space in there because he wants you to think he about to say something crazy on the next bar. He's like, he know we waiting for.
just bought out the shower. Buy a perk for the bitch, boy, I buy her flowers. Go lurk for it.
There we go.
Some of the shit Future say I don't get though. Like I can't subscribe to some of this shit. Buy her a Birkin before flowers. Well, I don't got Birkin money and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know. I guess that's why I shouldn't really be speaking on this matter.
I was rushing.
This joint hard. But Thug ain't come on yet.
Nigga, like me ain't up. Yeah, I just put some diamonds in her butt. And
I wasn't gonna pause it. I wasn't, but I wanted to see what the second ball was gonna be. God damn, Thug. These niggas be high as shit in the studio, bruh. Like that's the only way you can come up with that.
I can boss a bitch up for a nut.
Damn, I don't like Thug's verse. See, this is the same way I felt about Pushing P. Future and Gunna 8. I always give credit where credit is due, and I feel like throughout Thug's career, I've always given him credit for, you know, being experimental in his music and, you know, actually birthing another genre, just like Future. I do feel like Thug takes it too far out the box sometimes. I'm gonna just sum it up and say sometimes he's not saying anything, and sometimes it doesn't sound good. And I feel like this is one of those points. I feel like it was certain parts of his verse that was good, but, you know, I feel like all of the extra umph he was adding onto it really kind of made me detach myself from the smaller parts I liked about his verse. I like the song, I like the production, I like Future's part, I love Gunna's part. He floated on that joint. If you go back and listen to Future's album, The Wizard, I think that's what this song was on. Unicorn Perp. This song sounds exactly like that one. It's just, you know, the verses are a little interchangeable. I think Gunna went last on that one, but it sounds the exact same. And, you know, when these three get on the track, I kind of want them to do something different than what they have already done before. I'm also backtracking while saying this because this is undeniably hard. Track 5, Puffin on ZOOTIEZ.
She fight a flight, nigga. She fight a flight, man, on way out.
This better be what I think it is.
She fight a flight, nigga. Can't even see me on way out of here. I'm too far in the sky. Heard me his ass from the door, my ass. Security bag, got a bitch, I'm a bag. Turning it up, gotta make sure she good. Perk 2 million in the middle of my hood. And in my chain, championship, right? Just gon' empty shit, bitch, breaking niggas to look at the key. Heard it to found them, make it, and can't be any of these niggas that try to compare whatever I did. Them niggas touched 100, just up the game. Turning it up, gotta make sure she good. Perk 2 million in the middle of my hood.
This the type of Future I like. On a slow, put him on something slow like this. This all I need. I just need him to speak. I just want to hear every word he's saying. Because on some of these shits, I can't hear what he's saying. On some of them. But, you know, this one, I can hear him clearly. He's just giving you scriptures.
Turning it up, got to make sure she good. Perk 2 million in the middle of my hood. I switch on and then little nigga wet. After I hit your bitch, back. Ain't got no room for the one on the scrap. Up to the morning, no
This shit wavy.
He knew he was catering to me when he did this shit. This is the type of Future that I love, bro. Like, sometimes I don't want to nod my head fast as fuck. Sometimes I just want to sit back, smoke a blunt, and hear the pastor preach. Oh, Future's voice is so distinct and unique that it just cuts through this somber production. Like, this shit was beautiful. My favorite track so far. I'm sorry. Track 6, Gold Stacks.
Yeah. Step on a nigga.
Well, the beginning of these songs is crazy.
I'm a rich junkie, yeah. All these drugs I buy. Bitch, blow a nigga top before you
Damn.
Just fuck me from her friends. Told me she was shot. And she eat with up. I tell her that's a gumbo vibe. I ain't even gotta say nothing. So
This nigga Future funny, bro.
So much shit, my partner can't even think. I start talking so many on me, calling me the bank. Yeah.
See, I don't like this chorus, because look what I gotta do in my head.
When this track first came on, I didn't like it because of the chorus. I felt like it was too fast for me. The second verse, he picked that shit up quick. I didn't talk so much shit, my problems can't even think. Quotable. The production, I felt like it was a little too up-tempo for me, but other than that, the first verse was cool. The second verse was crazy. Not crazy, but it's Plutoo. This just don't sound like a 40-year-old rapping. Like, imagine if a 40-year-old came up to you talking this shit. Here, we all know Future and Drake don't miss. Well, do they? Let me know. But when you add Tems on the track, how much better can you get? My prediction is this song about to be amazing.
ATL Jacob, pray for my demons, girl, I got you. Every time I step on codeine, I get wrong. But no, I understand, mad at yourself, cause you can't leave me alone. Gossip and message.
Why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? Made me shake his hand, we have been fucking for a minute. Walk me on.
Hold on. Drake speaking. You literally introduced me to the dude you was fucking, and I had to stand there and shake the nigga hand. because I wasn't gifted the knowledge that I was privy to.
Got better when you met me and that ain't coincidental. Tried to bring the best out you, guess I'm not that influential. Guess I'm not the one that's meant for you.
This nigga, bro.
Oh, so I wasn't even sure if that was Tems singing on the hook, but the song almost over, so I'm guessing it's her.
Oh, this shit beautiful.
I can't be mad at Tems' contribution because it sounded great, but I do wish she played a bigger role inside of the track. I just feel like they underused her when it came to this specific situation. A lot of other R&B singers and females that, you know, are great with their voice could have filled this void. I just wonder, like, when would Drake ever run out of similes and metaphors for the beautiful women that we love? This is why these two don't miss. These two complement each other so well just because they've been able to build this chemistry over all these years. Drake knows exactly what to call Future for and vice versa. It's one of them ones. Like they could have made another summer smash like they usually do, but I like that they catered to the women on this track to show Future's vulnerability. The way the production was placed and mixed was just perfect. I will say this is my favorite track so far, but Puffin on ZOOTIEZ. You know what? I just wonder if women actually believe Drake when he says these things, or do they just take it in stride? Because this nigga has been a member of the City Boys Club for his entire career, and you know, even has a gold jacket for his efforts. Track A, Love You Better.
Falling out of love with me. Hope you can find someone to love you better than I did.
This nigga ain't shit, bro. We'd already been through half of the album of him saying he don't give a fuck about these hoes. Now this nigga want to talk about, oh, you never gonna find another nigga like me. Nigga, shut up.
My love for my grandmother made me gentle when I care for you. Hope you can find someone to love you better than I did.
Fucking too short. Why is this the shortest song I've heard on this whole album? You can give us more than 2 minutes of you being vulnerable. We understand. We feel you. I don't feel the same way because you've trained me to not feel the same way. But you know, we need more of this. I need more of this because I need to know there's hope. I was getting somewhere with this joint, but it's too fucking short. I'ma still play this shit out of. I'm gonna go back to Drake for a second because these two niggas is peas in the pod. You know what I mean? Because these niggas be lying. Shit was hard. Track 9, Massage Me. Like, that shit got me mad. ATL Jacob been going crazy, too.
We turn my hands to Amy. We do this without it, she named me.
Okay.
She ready to forget it.
We back to it.
Going back in and going buckle bad, bitch. She wearing a different bag and all fit. Massage me, cause she know I'm getting milk consistent, bitch. Massage.
Future's cadences are just so addictive. And it doesn't help that he got like 2,000 of them motherfuckers.
Got a blank cap, got up a hard turn the Chanel, stole to hang out, bigger than rock.
Always been like a love-hate relationship with Future and these women where it's like, okay, he likes the fact that you like him because you can give her baguettes. But then it's like, he hates you because of that too. He just want to give, and not you ask. That song was very typical Future in my opinion, as far as the production, the flows, the cadences. I actually wasn't too mad at this song being so short because it's something we've heard from Future already, and it's not anything that's too intriguing as far as that. But you know, the last joint, man. Track 10, Chickens, featuring ESTG.
B5.
I like chicks. Without the rich, you must swing out the problem. Over 3 M&M just on the car. Hey.
They ain't gonna get
Bullet for whip and crash it. When you dealing with demons who careless, different levels to healers and bad big cash man.
Nah.
Get together and leather and cut it up. More bills with conduct. And they wanna know.
I usually hate when Future just says one word on the hook and just repeats it over and over again. This beat is fucking carrying that hook.
Like you rapping about your partner pack. Only even know this ain't O3, I ain't GG. Leave with it, can't bring it back. Slime like do the shots fly. The arm, chest, neck, mind. How much more I got about it? If the cook ain't the feeling good, swift, keep it smell. Take a out that block, I know it's drop cause he can't tell. Use a circles with my pops, he had the spots, I had the mail. I felt like
Chicks.
That's going on the playlist right now. This nigga ESTG, bro. I think him being from Louisville and not really having a big influence as far as rappers goes has been a great service to him because he doesn't sound like anybody that's came up. I was kind of mad when they was comparing him to Jeezy because I was like, he doesn't even sound nothing like him. Now the coke flips they be doing is this is just another flow from Future. Like he ate on that first verse, even though it's been the same content all the way through the project, other than the introspective and vulnerable tracks on here, extravagant lifestyle, and how many bitches he got. It's Future, so it's like that's the only way I can categorize it. It's Future, and he does this, and he started this. It's the hardest beat I heard on here so far, and my second playlister. So I fuck with this. Track 11, we just want to get high.
That nigga know that bitch he got his mind. I damn never forget. I'm in love with my money, baby. I don't want shit. I'ma slice it like a chainsaw. You little bitty shrimp. I'ma take a nigga. Bitch, give me intercourse and yeah. Drop top of rush like I ain't got a twice.
Yeah.
Back it up and say
This nigga is eating.
I give bitches a little hyper than an adios. I got the mind's touch.
Why do you do this to me? Like, I just don't understand. If you know the history of Future, you know he's known for doing this. Why do you make your hardest songs on your project 2 fucking minutes long? Based on how y'all just seen me react, y'all know my feelings on that song. I don't even need to say too much. I'm sorry, the flows was crazy. The beat, Future rode that beat the best. Better than any other beats on this album. Messy bitches, you know you fucking with a goat. But on the flip side of that, he's making sure to let the niggas know, little bitty shrimp, I can take your main hoe. That shit was hard. Track 12, Voodoo featuring Kodak Black.
This how Kodak coming on here?
I tried to break free, she wouldn't let me. Say don't waste my time to hear me. Cause all my blessings, she telling me she don't understand it.
Whoa!
This sound like Dying to Live Yak.
Other than this shuttle, getting our shit on the dust. She sloppy on the level. Going CrossFit, I'm getting hip to running like a drug. That's so free, can't touch it without the drugs.
I did speak the devil, so
The way that piano just came.
break free, she wouldn't let me. Say don't waste my time thinking I'm gonna hear me.
This acapella was a great add-on.
It ain't my favorite song, but it's in the running. First of all, this is how you use a feature. The way Kodak came in the beginning of the song and the way he ended it, the contrast in that, intricately structured, the way he was able to implement Kodak. We haven't heard Kodak like this in a while, since probably about 2018, 19. The way he was able to bring that out of Kodak on this production was crazy. Even with the trap influence in the middle of it, I like the pianos a little bit better, just bare, just raw. I liked how it came in as well. It didn't really diminish the song at all. Track 13, Holy Ghost. With a title like this, it gotta be hard.
What the fuck is going on?
Sounding like a cigarette bowl. All this water on me. I was at my big truck, my wrist up, get my dick sucked. Roadkill. Every time I pop out at a new wheel. When you wet, you man running off, nothing to do with it. Overkill. When you in the feeling, you innocent while you body count, protocol, body count, losing count, twist count, large amount, overseas, turn to big ski. I just went so deep, I made her nosebleed. A whiskey, she
God. Oh my God, again.
VIP, bitch trying to eat on me, trying to sleep with me. Niggas ain't speaking the language I talk.
Speak to him.
Yeah, I'm changing my favorite song. That's it right there. I don't have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Track 14, The Way Things Going. You thought I was playing when I said I ain't had shit to say. Nah, I ain't got shit.
Way things going, make a whole crowd together. Way things going, get the money out tap. Way things going. Got another concrete, find another country. Bad bitch, popping outside, Gucci onesie. That rich, got it out the mud, it was ugly. Average, I can't go back to having nothing. Savage, part of my some of my partners not here. I really do miss you. Take the money and ball it up and use it for.
When Future gets in this bag right here, I feel like it's unbeatable when he's rapping over these slow, somber beats. The way he's able to reel people into his slowed down, drowsy sound. I like what he was talking about in this track, getting real introspective, but in a very Future way. He was not really giving you too much, just little crumbs here and there. The song was beautiful, and it was actually a good length. You know, it wasn't 2 minutes. It was, what, 3 minutes, I think? But, you know, it was 1 minute longer than the last one was. Track 15, I'm On One, featuring Drake. Hold on, though. I'm On One. Man, he already did a song.
The beat drops on this album. Yeah.
We too damn rich to worry about a murder case. Telling on yourself there's only way you want to escape. Call me Michael Phelps and swimming in your bitch face. Pop an Adderall so I can focus, count this cake.
Call me Michael Phelps. I'm swimming in your bitch face. I mean, y'all heard him already, but I feel like I had to repeat that.
If another body drop the feds, might just snatch me. Man down, I'm be overseas.
You just said you was exonerated because you rich.
Body on a bust down, a thotty with a bust down. Yeah, never been up to my record label, never knew the deal. Said she wanna see the world and she tired of sitting still. I'ma take her, all I wanna see is right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. I'm just all about my goals like a rich keyword.
This nigga switched up the flow mid-verse.
Drake always comes on a Future album and give him sort of a playful verse, not really lyrical, so I'm not really too surprised that it kind of feels like a verse that isn't meant to be taken serious, but still entertains the listeners to where it'll still be played everywhere. As far as the overall track, I like the beginning part of Future's verse before the beat is fully introduced, but you know, the rest of it, I feel like I could have did without. The main reason I'm not blown away by this is because I've heard so many great Future and Drake tracks like Life is Good, Desires, Digital Dash, Grammys, In Too Deep. Yeah, Into. So a track like this from these two don't really move me at all. I feel like the beat was hard, but it was also bland at the same time. Outro time. Hey, if you know, you know. Future don't miss on these. Man, Future really just be doing anything he wants on these tracks. He takes pauses whenever he wants. He speeds up the flow whenever he wants. He slows down whenever he wants. It's like he's freestyling, but you know, it all conforms into an actual song when you throw a hook on there. But his verses are not really textbook when it comes to rap in any era.
I'ma make them lose count if they end up the total. After I fuck you, let me cry on your shoulder.
That better not be the last line. Oh, okay. Come on, bruh. I like this right here.
After I fuck you, let me cry on your shoulder. I'm using that. I don't care. This is why he does it. For us to use it. He's already done it already. That's why he's putting it on wax. Because we need this, not him. Like I said, Future doesn't miss on outro. So this is just another example of that. I like the slow down version they put at the end. I wish he would rap over that shit. I really love the way Future picked his pockets on this specific beat right here. The way he was able to slip and slide. First thoughts about this album. Future needs therapy. I mean, we've been knew this, but I think he needs it more than ever before, because if this is what you call growing as a person, I mean, of course he's grown as a person, but what he put on wax, I'm not really seeing it, because this is typical Future for me. On this album, he's kind of giving you the ins and outs of his rockstar lifestyle, which revolves around the hood, cars, women, jewelry. It's seeming like he added some whipped cream on top of this song with semi-vulnerable tracks like Love You Better and what was it? Should I Wait For You? I Don't Wait For You. Going into this, I was expecting what I always get from Future, which is hard-hitting trap production with the menacing lyrics of a much darker and younger Hugh Hefner. Sonically, I can say I'm pleased with a lot of this project. I love to start from 7:12 p.m. and then from there, it's just like a roller coaster ride powered by Future's Playboy persona. Being that Hendrix is my favorite Future project up to date, I wanted more deeper cuts on this project like Voodoo, Love You Better, Wait For You, Back to the Basics. But then I'm not mad at it because he blessed me with Holy Ghost. Chickens. We Just Want to Get High. I think the features was pretty solid outside of Thug's verse and Drake's verse on the I'm On One record. Kodak on Voodoo though. I look at this project as another W for Future. It's pretty good in my opinion. You know what I mean? I just can't pick out any hits at the moment. It's usually when I hear a Future project, I can pick them out right away. Future sounded hungry on this joint, but I'm gonna keep it real. It's not better than 56 Nights. It's not better than DS2. It's not better than Monster. It's not better than Save Me. Is it better than Evil? Yeah. Is it better than Self-Titled? Yeah. Is it better than Wizard? Anything I didn't name is clearly better than that, in my opinion. I like the album. I like the album. Yeah, man, you know how we do it. If you like the video, like the video. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Hey, man, we here.